Alright, sir, please come in.
Alright.
Sign these papers right here.
Alright. Got it. There you go.
Thank you. Here you go, doctor.
Oh, thanks. Thank you, Lee.
I'll put now sit
The
on the
thing is,
right.
Lee.
Oh,
Alright.
yes. Please put on these gloves
Okay.
and this helmet.
Alright.
Here I got.
Alright, Sergeant 311. Is your name Esteban? Yes, sir. Are you 21?
Say that again?
Are you 21?
Yes.
Alright.
Last month.
That's good. Alright.
Alright, I got the glove on and the
The
helmet.
helmet on? Alright,
Alright.
please.
Sir, please lay down.
Good.
Alright, thank you, sir.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
Well, everything looks good. I don't see any problem with you being at this Sergeant for a virtual reality program.
Okay. I'm a little nervous though.
Don't worry about it. You know, it's nothing that's gonna hurt.
Okay.
Alright. Well, this is gonna take a while, so if you need to go to the bathroom, do it now. Alright, Esteban, are you alright now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, let me check. Marlene, how is his vitals going?
Say what?
His vitals?
Oh, yeah, they're perfect.
They're
sir.
perfect? Alright. So let's see. Alright. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
No problems?
No, man.
Nervous?
No. A little bit.
A little bit?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That means-
Sir, the injection.
Oh, the injection? Oh, please.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Wait, didn't tell me about the injection.
You signing the papers? Didn't you read it?
Well,
I'm sorry, sir. This will hurt a bit.
Alright. There we go. And now we're gonna go for it. Alright.
Initiating startup sequence.
Alright, you're gonna see a menu come up in your screen.
yeah, I see it.
Alright. Now, with using your eyes, choose what game you want to start.
Okay.
Alright. Have you selected?
What happened to you?
Alright.
Alright, I got it. What do I do?
Alright. What game have you selected?
Assassin's Creed
Okay.
Revelations.
Alright, that's good. Alright, blink twice to activate the program.
Oh, shoot.
Alright, Esteban, you should be inside the program right now.
I see it, man. It looks awesome.
Doctor, his vital signs are perfect.
Alright, that's good. Alright, Esteban, please take a few steps.
Okay. Oh my god, this feels so good.
Alright,
Are
everything
you
checks
kidding
out.
me? Holy shit.
Alright, Esteban, I need you to calm
feel
down.
like I'm
Esteban,
feel like
Esteban.
I'm in heaven.
Esteban,
I'm
I
not
need you to
kidding.
calm down. Marlene, what is vital signs?
Woo! I'm freaking jumping around.
Marlene, what is his vital signs?
I'm not even. I'm not
vital signs are
even.
going
I'm going
so high.
nuts. I'm just
Stop,
gonna
Esteban!
fucking.
Esteban, we have to
I
cut
don't
the
give
program.
a shit.
Stop
I'm
it!
gonna fucking jump
Stop
off
it!
the cliff.
Stop!
Doctor? Marlene? Somebody help me.
Hey there, guys. This is Gamer Bean. I'm Jeebus.
And I'm Jose.
And I'm Angel. This is our podcast.
Good bean.
Today's topic will be virtual reality.
Alright. What about virtual reality, man? Because I feel like something, awesome. I just went into the Assassin's Creed world.
What do you think about it?
What's up, Angel?
Oh yeah.
Alright, meet up our guest of today, my cousin, Angel. G, our big titty, Marilyn.
Say hello.
What's up, guys?
Alright, so what about virtual reality, Jeeves?
Well, virtual reality, right? What do you think about it? You think it's gonna happen sometime soon in our lifetimes?
Yeah, I mean, you got what? The Oculus Rift?
The Oculus Rift. So,
I mean, I want to be able to use it one day. Hopefully one day I get the chance to do it.
what I said?
What?
The idea that I have that's gonna happen?
What's gonna happen?
Alright guys, so here's my idea. You know how virtual reality, like the Oculus Rift's like big innovating thing, right? Well, I think in a few years, just like, when the airplanes flew around for a few meters and then in 50 years they were in the moon. The same thing is gonna happen to virtual reality. In a few years, we're gonna be putting on helmets like you saw in a letter.
But real helmets.
Yeah, real helmets, not this weird sweaty Phil
Hey!
fighting thing.
Protect me.
And I would like to hope you'll be able to enjoy, actual games, with your
But then,
senses.
okay, I have a question, sir.
What's up?
But you know, like okay, you know, we're saying Oculus Rift, but that one actually takes movement because you know you do this, it moves the screen as you do that, right? But you know, you still do every walking movement with the keyboard and the mouse, and you know, any shooting and stuff you do it with the keyboard and the mouse, unless you use the little kind of Wii-looking remote controllers. But when you are in a virtual reality where you don't use none of that and you just say you put this helmet on, how are you gonna like walk?
Well,
How are you gonna, you know, let's say you're in Grand Theft Auto 10.
Well, look, here's the thing. You know, there's been research and people have gotten bionic, you know, replacement for bodies, and you know, and it moves by you know connecting them to the brain, by you know, they register the signal waves.
Right.
So the same idea.
So you're saying control the whole thing to brain,
Yeah, control.
kind of but how?
Well, it's like you know, it's signal waves.
Right. So you will transfer, you know, like stuff into the brain and out the brain.
Well, no. Well, you know.
Because I mean, it's not like you're gonna install the game in the
No,
person's
you're not
brain.
gonna stop. It's
Right? Because an ARM you kind of do, because that's going to be there for you forever.
Yeah.
But you cannot install the game in the person's
I'm-
brain. You have to like
I'm just saying.
send signals in
Exactly.
and
You know,
return signals.
you send signals to it. The brain is a big, you know, signal machine.
Right.
So if you send signals that you know mimic the touching of something, it's gonna think, oh, I'm actually touching something. So you're gonna believe you're touching something.
What if that fuck up with your mind though?
Yeah.
What if that fucks up with your mind?
Well,
No, I mean like you know, overdo it or something. You
Well,
might, like Inception. Oh, what's reality? What is not reality? And you're like,
well, I'm hoping with that, you know, you always have something that reminds you, oh, this is fake. This is
yeah, I mean,
virtual reality. Because I'm sure, you know, like in every other game, you're gonna have like, you know, the display, like how many bullets or life you have. So I'm pretty sure like, oh, well, I'm in the game.
Oh, I guess you could say that, yeah, because you might see that shit.
And, you know, it's just things, you know, like okay, you know, I know dragons doesn't exist here, you know, so this can be real life. Oh, I see a big alien. Well, that might happen. We might get invaded. But you know, you never know. But you know that's not real.
Or maybe they just do this.
It's just things, you know. Hopefully they make games that you know they're fake.
But you know, there's gonna be those games that
Oh,
you know,
yeah, they're always
make
gonna
it as realistic
Yeah.
as possible. Because that's really what it is right now. You know, graphically looking, you're trying to make the game as real as possible.
Well, yeah, you try to make it as real as possible, but you want to set the setting like in a fantasy land to be as far
Yeah,
as
but you know, there's always gonna be those people who say, okay, I cannot do this in real life. I want to do it in a virtual place. You know, I don't want to do this type of things in real life, but I would like to try them. So I'm gonna do them in something fake that's not gonna affect in society and whatever.
Oh yeah, I guess Grand Theft Auto would be a big thing.
That'd be one. Like, I'm not going around, you know, robbing cars and shit, but you know, I'm like, oh, I'm in a game, who gives a shit? And you freaking driving airplanes, jumping out the thing, you know, Assassin's Creed, you climbing all the whole shit. I mean, that'd be cool. But I mean, that's how Desmond learned everything. You know, I mean, by the second game, he was already jumping off the things because he was playing it. But that's a game, of course. I know.
That's a game.
But now, okay, assuming that they do, you know, like that, what would be a game that y'all will like to go into?
Well, first of all, let's get an idea from Angel.
What would you, if that was real, if you could connect a helmet and put it on and, you know, play it, what would be a game that you would like to go in and just play yourself as if you were in it?
I'll say a superhero game. You know, I just wanna go around with powers.
Alright, what superhero?
Yeah, what's up here?
Oh, that's gonna be a hard one.
Well, make up your own superhero.
I'm guessing like a Spider-Man game. You know, one of those.
Just walk around.
Yeah.
Alright. Sounds pretty good. What about you, Jeeves?
Oh, mine's a big thing.
What's your
I would like, you know, an MMORPG.
MMORPG?
Yeah, an MMORPG.
Would you give us an example of an MMORPG?
Okay, let's see. Let's think about it. Well, I'm gonna use something that I'm pretty sure anybody that watches your video can understand. World of Warcraft. I'm not saying I don't like World of Warcraft, but you know, the idea.
Like what, like Skyrim, for example?
Well, yeah, I guess Skyrim, like you know, you.
I wouldn't like to be in the Skyrim.
No.
I don't know, it feels like the game is good, but it feels like if I was there, I would be like, what do I do?
Well, I'm saying like something.
No, like
Let's see. Something that we have played. God, I can't think of anything right
what
now.
about Dragon's Dogma?
Dragon's Dogma? Yeah.
Would that be a game that you'd be interested in going into and
That'd be one fun place to be. Just shooting arrows and like, all right, we need you to save our castle, and you get other people like, hey,
now
you like, all right, let's go to get to this dungeon that's,
let me ask you a quick question.
What's up?
Fuck, I forgot. You said Dragon's Dogma, but will you be the main character?
I don't have to be. The
Or
main
would you just be some, like, okay, this is the setting of
Yeah,
Dragon's
yeah,
Dogma, this is the world of Dragon's Dogma, you're a peasant, you're a regular human, do whatever the fuck you want. Or, you're the main character, your mission is to go and get your heart back. Or, whatever.
Well,
the mission is.
just look at the MMORPG. You're supposedly hear about this shitload of people doing the same thing as you. It doesn't take away from the point like, oh, somebody else is doing the same thing. No, you go like, oh, he's doing the same thing. Let's do it together. Let's have more fun. It's just, it's just something to connect to other people.
So, a straight up RPG, you would be like shooters,
I'll dabble in other games, of course, adventure games.
oh, well, yeah, man, it's not like we only
Like,
have one
my
choice.
whole thing would be like, hey, Jose, let's go, like, let's go kill this boss in the dungeon and grab this item because I need to build a better armor.
Yeah, that
or
sounds
something.
kind of fun.
It sounds fun, and I need to raise my skills so I can summon this fucking dragon out of my hand and do that. But it's just stuff that is not possible in real life. Hell, imagine that.
Oh, yeah.
You get a low level, a guitar, what the fuck? Oh, you choose a bar, god damn it, just things like
I
that.
chose the wrong class.
You chose the wrong class.
Damn it. Now, how would you think dealing with death will matter in the game? Like you die in the game. How will you implement that? I mean, of course you're not, or would you suffer pain?
Yeah, that's the big thing about
'Cause
it.
you're saying that you're gonna feel because it's the brain, and the brain's gonna think you're there, kind of. So are you gonna suffer?
Here's one thing about it that could go wrong. Like I said, because your brain's stimulated by any things that is real life.
Mm-hmm.
And if you play games like Grand Theft Auto, which stimulates, you're gonna feel like, oh, I'm actually shooting a person, or something.
Yeah, you feel
So,
that feeling.
You
kind
have that feeling that you're actually pulling the trigger in
not physical feeling, but
yeah, just the feeling like when you're like, when somebody yells at you, you have that feeling like you're hurt or guilt or something like that. You're gonna feel that. It's a problem though if somebody overcomes that and sees like, all right, if this, like I'm a little bit worried that the thing from Assassin's Creed can happen because it's stimulating the mind in the same way real life will happen.
right.
So if you keep doing this thing over and over again.
You mean like how Desmond started to see like mixed up?
Yeah, because it's and getting the skills because it's being stimulated the same way. So if he does the same move over and over again, it's just muscle memory in the brain. Like, oh, okay, I do this and this. So it could be a real problem also. So
that.
and for that.
Well, will you play if it involves pain? I mean, if they tell you you're not gonna die, right? You're not gonna die, but you're gonna suffer pain. As if, like, if you get stabbed, you're gonna suffer the pain of the stab. But when it's all over, you're gonna feel fine. Will you still do it?
Well, I think I have enough will
To do it?
to do it, but like nobody wants to get stabbed.
Well, I know that. I mean, it's not like you're gonna be like, stab me, but
So yeah, but
I would do it if it was a game that most likely I know that it's possible for me not to get hurt.
okay.
Like okay, an RPG, okay, you get hurt, but I have the idea, oh, maybe if I'm badass, I'm not gonna get hurt. But think about like Mortal Kombat, you play Mortal Kombat, you're gonna get hurt there, because just hitting back and forth,
Yeah.
and unless you're badass and you do the moves perfectly. But I probably wouldn't play those games if I knew that. Imagine a fucking fatality.
Well, I guess you could just play. If you play games that are just by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't feel pain. That's fine. But like I said, like an MMORPG. Here's the thing about it: if you don't feel pain or nothing, a lot of people are gonna do bad things because they're not, whatever.
You mean like follow rules as far as the
It's-
game rules?
None of follow rules. Like, if you know you could kill a player and take his stuff, but he doesn't feel pain. You can just whatever. He doesn't feel pain. I'm just gonna kill him and take his stuff. So,
But then, okay.
like pick
But are you saying that like, for instance, we're going like if it was an MMORPG?
Yeah.
But you're saying that if you'll be able to do whatever the hell you want? Like there will be no like for
because
example,
you believe there's no consequence because there's no pain, there's no.
no, but I'm saying like like there's a lot of games where if you want to, do against one another like PvP, you have to go to a certain area or you have to send a request. You're saying over here there's none of that. You see someone and you're free to do whatever you want.
Well, I'm just saying I will believe that in towns like in most games you can fight.
Right,
So,
but how we okay.
but the moment you
They'll make
leave-
you invisible to the other players? Like
Yeah, you
What
can.
the heck?
Yeah. But the moment you leave a town or something like that, it's free for all.
right.
So like I said, if you don't have the fear of dying or pain, you shouldn't keep doing it and doing it.
But then that's the whole point though, is to have fun, kind of.
Well, that is not fun. If somebody gets like, oh, I don't like you, like you play games. Like I'm pretty sure RuneScape you had somebody that kept annoying you, and kept going after you.
Like,
And if
I
you,
don't PvP that much, but
yeah.
I see.
I'm pretty sure people have like, oh god, I just got killed by this guy like for the 4th time today. You get mad and everything because you lost all your stuff.
Right.
Now imagine if you do that, if you do this game like, oh, it cost me this much, I enjoy having all this fantasy thing, and every time you log in, you can't leave the town because this guy is always looking out for you.
But isn't that like that for the same thing as real life? I mean, even if you're not inside the virtual world, even like.
Well, not really, because like I said, if you're in the virtual world, like like we said,
Right.
there is no pain.
Right.
So like it doesn't matter if you kill him, he's still gonna come after you.
No, but what I'm saying is like like if you're playing a regular game like nowadays, that could still happen.
Yeah.
People that like you said, oh, you might get someone annoyed, but they might still annoy the shit out of you. So it would kind of be the same thing, no? Except for one you're in it and the other one you're controlling it, which in a way kind of.
Well, it's like it's a bystander effect. If you're not the one on that's being bullied, you're not playing. Oh, he killed me again. Whatever. I should go do something else.
Right. God.
This guy did right here.
Yeah. Okay. I think that was my uncle, or maybe your friend. Adelante. Do not roll, guys. Do not race.
Now give me the keys for the car.
How you doing?
I have to get the car.
For what?
Get some food.
They have the Beetle. What we gonna bring?
She's low, son.
Go me
Casey.
Oh, sweet.
Are you gonna bring it here? Alright. We'll be here.
Yeah, sure.
We'll be here.
Alright, that's love.
Thank you. Bitch.
What were we?
I don't know. You were saying something about bystander effect. Alright. You were looking forward, and I was looking at you. And then just 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so like I said, the bystander effect. If you're not in it first person, you really don't care what happens. Because you're like, oh, yeah, whatever. It's not affecting me.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if you're playing a game on the computer, like, oh god, well, this guy is bothering me or whatever. I'll change to another game or something.
Right.
But imagine if you're in a virtual game, it takes a long time to get out and all that crap, and
Yeah, you might say it's taking long more.
it's taking longer, and you're not witnessing it from another place.
Mm-hmm.
You are inside the character getting bullied.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, that makes a little more sense. Yeah, you're the one getting beat up.
Yeah, you're the one getting that. You're not seeing somebody.
Beat up your character.
Yeah,
You're the
yeah.
one in there getting beat up.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
So in those type of games, pain is a great, cause
Yeah, but if somebody wants to bully you, who gives a shit if you hurt? I mean, they'll still bully you whether you feel or not.
well, like
Only,
because the wolfie pain, you can just turn it around. You just you're gonna
Okay,
get
back,
bullied.
get
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
like no,
There is that fear like, oh, I might get hurt too.
yeah, my head hurts too, but it's like it turns into real life again.
Yeah.
He's bothering you, but you're being
Except
bullied
now we
because-
have magic and dragons.
Yeah, it's I'm pretty sure it's just
Going out.
It's just another reality.
Right. Yeah, that's what's called virtual reality.
It's just another thing. It's just
Yeah, that's kind of cool. But okay, what about like competitive games?
better game racing games.
Like, whoa. Okay, racing was a good choice because you don't get to race like. But what I'm saying is like League of Legends.
League of Legends.
All right, you play League of Legends. Would you like to go in there and choose some random characters and be that character?
I would love to.
What character would you like to choose first?
Timo.
Timo, like it's fun. You're like, okay, right there, and you're
Right.
fighting. Like, alright, I'm gonna buy this sword. I don't have it, but
Yeah, I have a sword in my backpack. I'm still gonna use my darts. Somehow it's making me stronger.
I got a bow. What? It turns into a bow. You grab it, when you put it down, it turns into a little thing. Oh, it's shit.
That was good. But I mean that sounds kind of cool because you die several times in that game.
Yeah.
And now you have more.
But that game, it's a competition game. But in MMORPGs, you see a lot of people like, I'm not gonna fight. I'm not this.
Yeah, there's people who just do skills. There's just people who just fighting.
Yeah,
who
yeah,
just
like
goes fighting. That would be me. I would go fucking killing dragons and shit
yeah,
or maybe.
it's just like sellers. Some people say, oh, actually, I want to make money and
Yeah,
And
there's
that-
people who are really into the economy of
Yeah.
the game.
And
itself.
like-
I noticed that.
How I imagine that thing is like you put the helmet when you go to sleep. So you
Yeah.
have like around 8 hours. So during those 8 hours,
But then you wouldn't rest.
no, your body's still resting. It's like when you.
But then your mind's still tired because that's still being processed and all of that.
But it's
It's
like
like when they say it's like I don't know if it's true, but it's like when they say that if you dream you don't rest as if you would have not dreamed.
no. When you dream, you rest a lot.
I heard it the other way.
It's the other
That
way.
when you dream, your body doesn't rest as much as if it would have not dreamed.
Mm-mm. It's called REM sleep.
Right,
And
yeah.
when you start dreaming, that's when your body just lets go and starts it just recover a lot. Because there's been experiments where they monitor a rat, and when it starts going to REM sleep, they wake it up. So he's still getting the adult sleep, but he never entered REM sleep. After a few days, it died.
But I don't know. But I just what of course I don't know. You're more into that than me, but
It just it will just take it's like people can train themselves to control their dreams. It's the same thing, but you just have this machine and you're already controlling from the get go and
I want to control my dreams. What do I do?
Yeah?
What do I do to control my dreams?
It's a thing they call whenever you have a dream, you wake up, you immediately write down what it's about. And slowly, and then you train yourself like, okay, I'll dream this, and you always try to imagine something that whenever it appears in a dream, you're like, okay, that's there, this is a dream. So you try to, okay, it takes a while and it could be forever, right? You're like, alright, when I'm dreaming, if I see a red balloon, I know that I'm dreaming.
Because sometimes I know I'm dreaming, but I don't feel like I can control it. Like I know I'm like, oh, I'm just a dream.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like I can just do whatever.
I have had some of them like because what was it? I was in the fucking moon and I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
So like and this is my thing to know how I'm dreaming. So like okay, I'm dreaming. So I got like this and it just stretches gum. Like I'm dreaming. It only has happened I think maybe 5 times in my whole life.
Yeah.
And and I go nuts.
No, I never done that.
No,
I don't
no,
know
no.
why. What I'm saying is, I know oh, this is a dream. But I don't I don't feel like I just don't do it, or I don't know. But I don't feel like I choose, I just.
It's just a training thing, you do it. It's quite hard.
That's
But
what you
it can be done. What are you laughing at, Angel?
You dreaming already?
Well, come on. What are your thoughts on it, huh? What will you say? What will you do?
But then okay, so we're talking about having fun and games and all that. How will it affect other shit? Training.
Training?
Like you said, while you're asleep, those 8 hours, instead of just sleeping, you could be learning something, or you could be training how to do something.
well, of course, you could use it to that. You know, there's other applications than just gaming. But you know, I'm not gonna say that there's not people.
Super soldiers. Super soldiers.
I'm not gonna say there's gonna be people that are gonna be like, instead of having this awesome fantasy, you rather learn a second language.
Right.
Because you know, if it's a game, you know, I'm pretty sure somebody can make a language changing program.
Right.
So you'll be playing against the whole world. So like, oh, I need to talk to this guy for a business meeting or something. Like, well, let me schedule a meeting in game because it's already being translated. So like, fuck, learn a new language.
There was a movie like that, no? Well, not like that, but it was similar like that. I think it was called Insomniac. No.
Inception.
No, this one was different. This is what they did. They went to sleep, but they had like a robot. They will control the robot, and the robot will look the way they want it to look because they bought it. So they will go to clubs. They will go to like parties with the robot, and their original body will stay at home and sleep while they're sleeping. You know, the original
Did you
robot.
tell me the guy was a fat guy at the end or something?
No, I never saw the movie.
No, you said.
I only saw the trailer. But no, well, the movie goes like, oh, they start getting killed, whatever. But the thing is, it's like that, you know, like, I don't feel confident with my, you know, personal me, so I have a robot who I feel confident, so I go with him to party and meet, you know, women, and they do all this shit. Now,
Well, here's the thing. What that would do, I would.
but that's actually real life,
Yeah.
kind of, because it's not like, you know, it's actually you're controlling the bots outside your house doing whatever you want to do. But I never saw the movie, so I cannot talk more about it. I'm not even sure about the name.
Well, yeah. But like I said, you know, you can have a lot of virtual reality can have a lot of applications.
What do you guys think?
What do you guys think, huh? Am I just sticking out of my butt, or just you know?
What do you think?
Oh, what is it? Or do you think this will happen in our lifetimes? I will happen. I would love this. I'm already 80. My wife died. Fuck the kids. Instead of sending me to retirement home, just put me help me. Let me
What
die.
if you die in the middle of whatever you're doing?
Well, it's not.
What if your brain gets stuck in there and you live forever in that one game? And what if you accidentally chose it?
I gotta show you this. It's an anime. It's a lot of animes that go with that premise.
Really?
What? Yeah. And what if this, you know, this evil fucker goes and hacks the system and like you can't log out, and if you die for real, you die. And stuff like that. But I'm just saying, you know, like.
Oh yeah, like I see what you mean. You're in it and then they do something and you cannot get
Yeah.
out. Not think of that.
It's problems that can happen if, you know, this thing is actually made. You know, hopefully they'll.
Live forever in a virtual world after your death.
That's one way to put it. That'd be horrible.
Like I'm 98 years old. Why should I put the fucking helmet on?
What the hell?
I'm dead.
We have to rush him. He's a duck. He's a duck, and you're like, I'm gonna wait to slay the dragon.
Which game did you put?
Whack.
Which game did you put? My Little Pony. Poor man.
Why do you have My Little Pony? You're a 35-year-old guy.
Yeah. Format the hard drive. Sometimes. Put me out of my misery.
Alright guys, if you enjoyed our talk, leave us a comment.
And also, if it was, you know, virtual world, what game would you like to be on? What game would you like to get in and just do something?
Here's one that I actually would love. Pokemon.
That would be pretty good.
Pokemon, man.
But not the new one. I don't know. There was a lot of things that I didn't like. But we'll talk about that some other time.
What the? Yeah, something other than. Alright guys, see you later. This is Gamer B,
Thanks, Sam.
and we're out.